A month, we'll learn the fate of an all-girls facility in Owens Cross Roads. On February 21st, the Owens Cross Roads City Council will vote on if it will renew the business license for Pathway of Madison County. But if the doors are closed, forced to close for good, where will those girls go who are in the custody of the state? WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger spoke to an attorney who represents children in these situations. And Nick, he says these girls will end up getting moved around like pawns for profit.
Yeah, exactly, Margot. That attorney tells me that's the situation these girls are in. He says if Pathway were to shut down, then these girls would most likely be moved to another facility exactly like it. Even then, he still says anywhere is better than there. If city leaders in Owens Cross Roads decide to pull the business license of Pathway of Madison County, its future is clear. The doors must close. But for the girls inside, their future is anything but.
There is going to be a difficult transition for these children.
Tommy James is an attorney who represents children who've been housed at facilities like Pathway. Facilities meant to be the last stop for troubled youth in and out of the foster care system while collecting state funding.
Some of these children do not need to be in a place like Owens Cross Roads that are there. And DHR will be like, we can help them. You can't afford that, so we'll help. We can provide the services. And then DHR takes custody, and then they send them to a place like this, which to me is a lose-lose.
James says if Pathway is forced to close, some of the girls may end up in the same exact situation.
Hopefully, they've got an opportunity to receive some services out in the community rather than being institutionalized. But sadly, some of them are going to end up in a place similar to or worse than Owens Cross Roads somewhere else in Alabama.
He says after seeing conditions inside, a riot in September, and escapes earlier this month, he hopes the city council does close the facility. But a current employee who messaged me doesn't agree at all. The employee anonymously said, quote, their behavior is not the greatest, but they are working on it. No one is perfect. I do agree the higher-ups have a lot of changing to do to make the experience better for the girls, but I do not agree with anywhere is better than there. Now, originally, the hearing on Pathway's fate was scheduled for this Tuesday, but the public meeting has been moved to a month later on February 21st at 2 p.m. Margot?
All right, thank you, Nick.